everybody, and welcome to the March Watt Ring Show.
Oh, it's you again.
He's downstairs. I think he's listening. Help me move this.
Thanks for helping me move that. But I have to make sure that it's centered. Exactly 20 inches.
Oh, Darcy, it was terrible. Oh, I was so scared. It was awful. I thought the monster was gonna eat me. Oh.
What did I tell you about closing the cabinets?
For those in the back row, and for our audience tuning in at home, my guest today, Darcy Mapleshade, she just asked me how I survived the ordeal.
So much. How did you survive the ordeal?
You know, Darcy, I just hid in the bedroom closet until it stopped talking to itself. But first, I slowly shut the door, and then I carefully shut off the light while waiting patiently in the darkness.
So you never really actually saw a monster? What if it was just someone talking to themselves while opening and closing a closet door?
You ever sit motionless in a dark closet with your eyes wide open?
No, not really. But then again, I guess I never really had a reason to.
Well, when you do, sometimes you see stuff, and that stuff can bite. That's it. Stop filming. The show's over. The show's over. Denny, get the audience out of here. I said that's it.
So something actually did bite you. some pants on.
It bit me, Darcy. It bit me. I mean, it really bit me. Yeah, it bit me all right. Bit me right on the butt cheek.
I hate to ask you, Carter, but what bit you? This little dog right here?
No, it wasn't that little dog.
Okay then, what was it that you saw?
How the heck do I know? It bit me in the rear. Next thing I know, I turn around and something ran over towards those metal doors over there.
Metal doors? What metal doors?
You know, I could be studying endoplasmic reticulum, endosymbiosis, mitochondria, polymerase chain reactions, anything. But I'm not. What I'm doing here is very complex. I'm trying to break down a molecule known as deoxyribonucleic acid.
So is the DNA that of an animal or a human?
Something in between. Not quite us, but not quite them.
Them? Them who?
Well, Darcy, the them doesn't really matter. And yes, in case you were wondering, this is a new microscope. My other one fell into the toilet shortly before you arrived.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Worry. Why would you have a microscope in the bathroom?
That's besides the point. Let's just say that something came out of nowhere and bit me in the forearm. Something large and fast moving. Hey, how'd you get in here? This is a secure facility.
I think he's been here the whole time. It's your laboratory, Worry. Don't you keep track of who crawls in and out of here? Denny heard a loud noise one night while he was tinkering around in the basement. He said it was followed by a deep growl from something that sounded really large.
He's always sleeping. How could he tell you all that, Darcy? Are you messing with us?
She's telling the truth. The DNA doesn't lie, and my microscope is never wrong.
The microscope isn't wrong. What, does this thing talk to you or something there? Jeez, are you messing with us too?
Denny was in the basement sleeping, as he always is, as I was hiding in the closet in the empty living quarters of floor 2.
Well, I think he's much quicker than you give him credit for.
Thatcher step more? Where the heck did he ever go? Remember he used to crawl around and opening and closing metal doors and slamming cabinets? Whatever happened to him?
Now that I think of it, Thatcher may have been the one running around making all the noise in the upstairs living quarters on floor number 2. But like you said, Carter, he hasn't been around in a long time.
Thatcher and I were cool, and I know he enjoyed talking to his imaginary friend in those empty living quarters. So after he was gone for a few days, I dusted the place for prints, and his ended at that closet on the left in the short hallway.
So what's the deal, Darcy? What do you and old Sleeps a lot over here know about our old friend Thatcher?
Hey, why do you care, Carter, huh? You hated Thatcher. Didn't you always say what a freak show he was?
Enough! Let Darcy answer the question before you two start fighting.
Thank you, Ori. Will you all just take a moment and look under the table? Don't ask why. Don't roll your eyes. Just look. And there, you will find the truth about your friend Thatcher.
We can make an impact, grab and then take it.
the back row, and for those tuning in at home, my guest today, Darcy Mapleshade.
That's all right, Rich. You want to consider this on the blooper reel?
Yeah, you can. Hey, why do you care, Carter, huh? You hated Thatcher. Didn't you always say what a freak show he was?
Enough.
Now that I think of it, Thatcher may have been the one running around making all that noise that day in the upstairs living quarters on floor number 2. But like you said, Carter,